Good morning, everybody. I'm just about to get ready to go out, so I just thought maybe I could do a little sped up get ready with me. So I'm going to put my hair in some of the heated rollers, and then I'm going to do my makeup, and then I think I'll take you out with me and see what we get up to there. I will start rolling my hair now. So you just want to take a section of your hair, start wrapping it round. You still need to be mindful because these are quite hot. And then just roll her up. It comes in two different sizes. So I tend to put the small ones at the back, even in just normal rollers, and then you clip it in. So I'm going to speed it up now. So this is the size of one of the bigger ones. So I'm just going to stick these now at the back and on the top as well. I mean, truly, I think this is a look in itself. I might just go out like this today. No, seriously, let's do this last layer. This is the hair. It is very, very rough. So there's no telling how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to go and start doing my makeup now, and then hopefully these might be nearly ready to take out, but we will see. I always moisturise before I do anything on my face. Normally I use the Nivea, the blue one, yeah, because it's quite thick, but I've just got this in my makeup bag, so I thought this will do. I've just had to put this big clip in place to try and hold it back so I can actually see. So I don't even know if these ones are going to work anymore, but what can you do? Let me know, do you use a beauty blender, your fingers, or a brush to do your foundation? Because I am a beauty blender stan, and I don't think anything can ever change that, if I'm honest. I don't think I can imagine ever using my fingers. I then take my darker shade of concealer just to get rid of any bags. So I don't know if you can see, I've not taken my foundation all the way up to the bottom of my eyes, so I put a little bit of this just where the dark circles are. And you really do just want to leave that to sit. You don't want to touch that really. You're just gonna leave that to settle in while you do something else. So go make yourself a cup of tea. Continue doing your other bits of your makeup if you do it in that routine. But I normally do my eyebrows. And then I'll just take a bit of that leftover foundation on my hand and just try and at least just carve them out just a little bit. I'm just going to lightly pat this bottom layer of concealer. So you don't want to like blend it out too far, but you want to pat it into any areas above that you didn't get close enough to, basically. Kind of as blended out as we want it. I'm then going to take a lighter concealer. That's not a concealer. So I just used the e.l.f. one. And again, you're going to put a very, very small amount of this one on. So this one is literally just to kind of brighten, and you don't want to move that other one around too much. I feel like my face is quite dark in comparison to the rest of me, but just give it time and it will all come together. This whole thing needs to be blended out. So you're just going to put this kind of where you would want your face to be highlighted. That's kind of where I put mine normally. Again, I am no professional at makeup, so please, I'm not trying to be. I just thought this would be a little bit of fun. Woo! But then you're gonna take that same brush from before, and only with the bit underneath your eye, I literally just go and tap it out. You do not want to move it far at all. You are very, very lightly blending it out, and then you're gonna leave it again. So literally just like that, so it's all spread, because you only want a really thin layer there. So now while you wait for that to settle in, again, you can then carry on your makeup. So I normally now would do like my bronzer, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I use a Curve Case by Mitchell. It's a bit used. She's well loved, may I say. But that is literally everywhere that I put my cream bronzer. I know some people do wild stuff and go along the jaw and stuff, but I just don't have that patience, if I'm honest. So we're just gonna blend that out. You just keep blending and blending, basically. I am experiencing slight technical difficulties with the nose in my hair. So that is a very, very rough blend, but when we blend our concealer, then we go back in and back and forward again. It makes a lot of sense. So we've blended out everything that is not the under eye concealer. Okay, so what I do is I get a little cotton bud, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but on the side, kind of like any product that's there that you can see starting to crease already, you need to get one of these, go in and just literally wipe the smallest amount off of it, wipe any of the excess off, and then you can blend it out, and that normally prevents it creasing for a little bit longer. It's all blended out, and then you're going to go in with your cream blush. So I love a pink blush, anything pink, if you couldn't tell. Literally everything in my life should just be pink at this point. One thing about me as well, I actually can't do makeup in a mirror that's far away. Like, I have to be up here with it, so I do apologise for that. Now I've done all of my cream products. Now is when you can start going in with your powder. So I've got the Revolution bronzer. I've still not bought a different one. I'm literally so rough with everything. Like, I don't spend my time, you know, making sure I'm getting all the right places and stuff. Even like eyeshadow, most of the time I just take whatever's left on my bronzing brush and just go over my eyelids, because if I'm not going anywhere exciting, I might as well. I've got this Technique matte blusher. I feel like I wish I'd asked you guys what you actually want to know about me while I do this, so I could have just been giving you a little lowdown on my life, but failure to plan is planning to fail, they say. Also, this. Yeah. I'm going to use it today. Probably I'm going to go and buy a new one today, because I wore this out at the weekend, and I cannot begin to tell you the flashback that this was giving. It literally was giving ghastly ghoul, whatever it's called anyway. I was looking like a ghost, flashback and everything, ruined all my pictures. Should have tried it before, it's my own fault, but there we go. I am going to get a new one, but I'm wearing it today, so I'm going to leave that to sit for a second, and then I'll take a brush and wipe it off. But that is basically it. I just then set and spray my face with this. Again, I feel like I should get a different one next time, maybe like the Urban Decay All Nighter. I used to hear really good things about that. yeah, put a lip liner on, lipstick on, and off we go. But I will see you once I'm fully done. I have finished my face. I've put a lip on. I think she's looking quite cute, and now I'm going to take my curls out because I'm going to head out in a sec. So just going to take all of these out, and that has only been in for maybe half an hour while I did my makeup, and it only takes 10 minutes to put them in, 2 minutes to take them back out, and you know, I think we've got quite a nice curl going on. So yeah, I'm gonna go out. I will probably take you out with me, and we'll see what we get up to or what we can film. I'm just in the car now. I'm about to go and pick my sister up, so yeah, I will catch up with you when I'm there. It's so cold. I've brought my coat out, but I just thought because I'm just going to be in the car, there was no point in putting it on. And now I feel like I'm suffering. But I've got the heated seat on, and the heating in the car is going to come on in a sec. So I'm going to start moving, and hopefully that will speed the process up. And yeah, I will catch you when we are where we need to be. I did not have much luck finding a lot of stuff in that shopping centre, so I'm just going to go and have a little walk around some other shops and see if I can find anything. I'm not even going to be able to show you what I've got because some of it's for Christmas. So I did go shopping, I did buy a few little things, nothing exciting, but we are on another day now. I'm about to cook some stew, some Nigerian stew, so yeah, I think maybe I'll just finish off this video with how my evening goes, if I can keep up with it. But I am going to start cooking now, so I'll show you bits of that, and then we will go from there, and hopefully we can finish it. Let's go. You're going to take your onion, your diced onion, and you're just going to add it in once the oil's heated up. This is probably going to be a bit too hot now, so I'm just going to turn it down. Once your oil's heated, add your onion into the pan. While your onions are browning, then you can start adding in your seasoning. So I use thyme, Maggi cubes, salt, bay leaves, ginger, garlic if I've got it, curry powder. I think that's all of them. And with my Maggi cubes, I leave them whole and then put them in there, and as they get the heat and oil absorbed, then they get soft and you can just smash them in with the spoon. So there we go. I have blended up some fresh tomatoes, some onions and some Scotch bonnets, and I'm going to pour that into here, and then we're just going to leave it to fry off. You kind of want most of the water to evaporate, so I actually leave it for hours, like ideally about 2 hours, just low and slow, and then that's when you add all your meat and stuff in afterwards, and that's kind of it. But I'm just going to pour this in now, and then I'll add a bit of water to help it so that it's not just the water that's in there. So yeah, I'm going to pour it in now. I know a lot of people, me included, used to use tinned chopped tomatoes for stew, but since we've started using like fresh tomatoes, I've had so many compliments from everyone who eats my stew. So, I mean, if you started using tinned ones, try and go back to fresh and see if there's a difference, and let me know, because I don't know, maybe it's placebo, who knows. Oh my goodness, she's spinning. Yeah, I'm gonna add a bit of water and then leave her to cook, and yeah, I'll probably come back and show you once she's fully ready. So as you can see, the stew is darker and it is like half, I don't know if you can see, but the line kind of runs around here. So yeah, that's kind of most of the water evaporated out of it. But you are just going to leave it for as long as you can, because actually the longer you leave it, the better it ends up tasting. So I really just leave it on low for as long as we can before we need to eat it, and then go from there. So we've actually had an injury today, but I wanted to show you all Temmie's hair that I did yesterday, because I'm going to do lad juice tonight. Look, there is Temmie's. Look at mummy. Say cheese. Cheese. And then I'll do lad juice, so I'll show you as while I'm doing lad juice. So this is our starting point for lad juice hair. His texture's like really soft in comparison to Temmie's. Temmie's is quite thick, whereas lad juice is really soft and fluffy. But yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with it today. We'll have a look. So the bottom layer is done, but I just need to let him go and eat his tea, and then we will continue. But we're doing 3-layer pop smokes, so let's go. My second layer is all done, so now we've just got the top one, and then we'll be finished. So I actually decided to do cornrows on the top rather than the layer. I have such a problem with his hair, do you know, because it's so thin, like the front bits are just so struggling. I just kind of don't know what to do with them, but we are done. It's definitely not my neatest work because I am tired, but we are finished for the night. I picked up some cute little pyjamas the other day, so I thought we'll just stick them on this evening. They've got cute little bows, and let's see if I can give you a closer look. Cute little bows and stuff on. I thought they were quite festive. So I think that's it from me, guys. I'm going to end the video here. I've had a busy couple of days, so I think I need to watch a bit of YouTube, have a cup of tea and eat some chocolate and just rejuvenate myself, because the bags are bagging. Do you know what I mean? I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.